Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Elena. I am Master Jesus, and I am here to bring you some guidance. Many of you, when you look at yourself, begin to generate self-judgments. And it is exactly these self-judgments that cause you to remain where you are. What does this plateau mean? It could be understanding. It could be proactivity. It could even be that plateau where you are refusing to look at yourself. Then, within this denial that you are carrying out for yourself, you begin to place various impediments. So that also consists of how you are acting in your own life. What when we bring guidance, when we are here with our full energy and connected to all of you who are open to hear our messages? What does this mean? That within all of us who are on the spiritual plane, there is a recognition of oneness. There is a recognition that we are all the same, but we are making only choices, only this. So I, Master Jesus, no longer have this consciousness of choice, because as I am in a full energy state, so in this full energy state, these choices are no longer part of our electromagnetic field, because we recognize ourselves to be everything. But when you are embodied, and within each being, there is a recognition of differences, then logically you move through choices. That's why we are intensifying the way in which this choice is made. We are always guiding that by consciously making it, you will steer your life in the direction that you want it to go. What you should always understand is that this direction is not mandatory. It is not an obligation for you to say, I must be guided by the Master Jesus to be in an adequate direction. This kind of interpretation will not lead you to any opening. What is the direction that we are always putting that is favorable to the being? It is when he possesses a desire through an understanding of himself, to know more and more of his own being. Then, within each one, there is the power of God. So, when you express to yourself, you express this desire to know yourself. What is implicit in this desire? That you do wish to allow this awareness of being God to manifest. So we put it that this is the guidance you are giving yourself. But what must always be present is that this guidance is your will. It is what you really desire. Because when you are on an incarnate plane, we can put how you move through interpretations. So, many interpretations will even generate other desires that you may be putting ahead of this one. We always say that everything is allowed because as we are all God, everyone has all possibilities open to them. But what we are guiding through our messages is that when you allow yourself to expand your consciousness a little bit more, then that expansion will encompass everything that you are often left wanting on an incarnate plane. Because everything in your life starts within you. Since we are all energy, then what we always say, that energy is always in motion. Energy is always in a process of expansion. So, of course, when you understand that, then you will even accept that all these densified forms, as you say here, they are embedded in your energy expansion. That's why everything you wish to manifest on the earth plane is possible, because it already exists in your being. So, notice that when you really understand how you function, you understand how your mind is creative, that all the energy of creation is in your being. Then you begin to direct yourself to use this creative energy to generate forms either visible or not visible, but to generate energetic movements across planet Earth. Because many of you are still only recognizing that you can generate energetic movement only in your own lives. But what is always said, because we are all connected, every energetic movement that you make for yourself, that movement can be expanded to everybody. That's why the benefit that you have by desire for yourself can be expanded for everybody, because we put that in God's world. This reserve, as many may say, it is inexhaustible. In God's world, we can put even that everything is unlimited. So, when you begin to accept that you too are an unlimited being, it will make you open to everything that is allowed to be accessed. Because remember, permission is you who grants it. It's not we who are on the spiritual plane. Each being grants itself permission to access what it wants. Then all the expansion that you allow yourself, this energy expands. This energy begins to act in a way that recognizes everything that is really true. Then everything that you desire, that is true for you, starts manifesting, because that's how you're expanding your energy. That's why we say that expansion of consciousness is precisely recognizing all that you already are. Because through this recognition is that you bring this. You can even you accomplish this energetic movement that benefits all human beings. In all the movement that we are always guiding, what must always be kept constant is the consciousness of equality, is the consciousness of oneness. Because when this consciousness is permanent, then we say that every being is acting in this way. And within this way of acting, I put to all of you that factor that is still in doubt, which is deservedness, it disappears. Because from this understanding, from this uniqueness and equality, everyone starts to recognize that deserving is already part of their being. Because everyone is God's energy. With this orientation, I say goodbye. Thank you very much.